As Jakarta is known for its delicious food, today we are going to do an ultimate food tour. We're going to try 5 main dishes, starting from breakfast and moving all the way until dessert.
So the places that we're going to be eating these 5 meals at have been recommended to us and are probably the top places to try these 5 meals. That looks absolutely amazing.
Wow. Wow.
As this is an ultimate food tour, we are going to save the best for last. So our first dish of the day is called Burbur Ayam, which is a popular breakfast dish here in Jakarta, and we've come here to try it.
So this is our Burbur Ayam, and it's basically a rice congee where they have taken rice and boiled it until it becomes a porridge format, and they've topped it with toppings such as chicken and like onion shavings and spices and all of that. So this looks delicious. While I'm digging about in this porridge, you can actually see that they've added an egg inside there. For extra flavor, I'm gonna add a little bit of sambal. For those of you who are not sure what sambal is, it's basically a hot sauce that is very popular here in Indonesia, and it's amazing. Okay, let's give this a taste.
So for people like us Westerners, this is not a normal type of breakfast, as rice is generally something that we have for lunch or dinner, so to be having it for breakfast is something totally different. It almost has like a soup texture, like a broth, a beefy, brothing taste, but it's actually quite flavorful. Woo. I did not expect it to actually taste that good. I thought it was going to be a weird combination for breakfast, but I could actually order this again and again. It's really, really good.
That's actually very tasty. That egginess is definitely adding a lot more flavor to this dish. And there's a little bit of spiciness, just tastes so, so good. It adds just this extra flavor that just comes alive in your mouth. It's definitely a very hearty breakfast and one that would keep you full and energized for the day. So I understand why it's a popular breakfast around here.
Now that we've had our breakfast, let's move on to our second meal of the day.
Thank you. It's quite a small dish. You might have to get the second one.
So for our second meal, we have come to Restaurant SEDERHANA and we've ordered ourselves a beef rendang. Now this is actually a type stew where they've taken a beef and slow cooked it in coconut milk and have added some spices and herbs on top. Now we've heard that the best thing to eat it with is rice, so we're gonna give that a try. One thing I'm not used to is no knives. I'm so used to eating with knives, and here in Indonesia you don't get a lot of that. Oh, this looks amazing. Oh, this already looks so good and saucy and tasty. That's probably the dish I'm looking forward to most today.
That looks good. Oh, and it smells so good as well.
Wow, 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 wow. Woo! I had to finish all of that before I could talk because I think I'm gonna start coughing. It has got so much spices. Like they have absolutely layered this thing with spices. But it is so tasty and it is so juicy. I mean, all of it coming together just gives this burst of herbs and spices. As it's quite a spicy dish, but man, it is so, so, so good.
Wow. That is definitely spicy. I'm like gobbing over there. I'm drooling because it's so good. But that is definitely super spicy, but a nice spice, not overpowering spicy. But that meat, oh, it is so tender. It like melts in your mouth.
Ooh, my mouth is still on fire from that thing, but it is just so, so good. Wow, definitely one of the best dishes I have so far tasted here in Indonesia, in my opinion.
Oh wow, that looks good. Thank you.
Yeah.
This, ooh, it's hot. This is a Teh Talua, which is basically an egg tea. According to many articles online, this is considered a top drink to try here in Indonesia. So of course, we couldn't leave Indonesia without giving it a try.
Now this does not fall part of the 5 things that we're going to be trying in Jakarta. So you can classify this as a bonus 6 item, which is a drink.
So this tea is particularly popular because of the egg yolk that is used in its preparation. But I have never heard of tea that has egg in it. Now, I'm not a fan of egg, but this actually looks good. I have absolutely no idea if I'm supposed to put sugar or anything else in them, so I'm just gonna try it like this. Oh my goodness, wow, it's got like a toffee caramel taste. It's so sweet and so good. Wow, I wasn't expecting it to be so sweet, but it's almost like a pudding, like a milkshake. I would say a warm milkshake. This is delicious.
It smells cinnamony. Wow. That is so good. It's really like a hot milkshake. Definitely a must win in Jakarta.
So the #1 dish here in Jakarta is nasi goreng. But because you can find it at every single shop, we've been wondering where can you get the best nasi goreng. So we've done some research and we've come across a place that has over 17,000 Google reviews. So we're going to be heading there.
Hi man, how are you?
So we've come here to Nasi Goreng Kambing kEbon sirih. I hope I've pronounced that right.
Nasi Goreng Kambing.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, this looks amazing. Look at this. So here in front of me is Nasi Goreng Kambing, and when speaking to the guy that is helping us, he said that this is the best dish that they have here at this restaurant. Now nasi goreng is fried rice, but kambing is actually goat. So we have some goat meat in this fried rice. And here on the side we have some chilies. From what I can see already just looking at this nasi goreng, it looks like it is very well spiced. It's almost like a yellow rice instead of a white rice that I'm used to. And it's got these crispy chips, I would say, on the top with some onion shavings.
Now I'm a person for spice, so I'm definitely going to be adding this stuff to this nasi goreng.
Wow. Wow. The rice is super flavorful. You can definitely taste all the spices that they've used there. The meat is super soft and actually really good. And these chips, or prawn chips, I'm actually not quite sure what you call these, but these give it a delicious crunch. I can understand why this has so many good reviews.
Wow. The spices in this dish are so good. They're not overpowering, so you can actually eat like this entire meal and not only have to eat a portion of it because you're struggling sometimes because of the spices that are here in Indonesia, but this is absolutely fantastic. I never thought I'd be eating goat today, but I can understand why this place has got over 17,000 Google reviews. So we've ordered a lychee tea while drinking this, as we wanted a Coke, but here in Jakarta they don't necessarily serve that. It's all about cold teas and wow teas. This is so good.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So the fourth item on our list is Pisang Goreng. Now according to my research, the best place to eat this is at Pisang Goreng Madu Bunanek. But unfortunately the place was closed, so we've come here to Eatwell and coffee, and we've ordered ourselves a Pisang Goreng, which is quite unique. So it's got chocolate, cheese and caramel on it. Now I have not seen this anywhere else in Jakarta, so I can imagine this is going to be delicious. I think this might be the best thing we're eating today, but I know the last thing that we're going to be eating is probably going to be better. Now which one do I eat first?
The chocolate.
Okay, let's eat the chocolate. I'm going to eat it with my hands. So Pisang Goreng actually means fried banana. So inside of this is a banana with chocolate on top.
This actually looks like a cake. But in South Africa we speak Afrikaans, and in Afrikaans a banana is also called a pisang. So interesting fact. But wow, I don't think I've ever tried cheese on a banana before.
Wow. 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 Look at that.
That looks good.
That is absolutely delicious. You can taste that it's been deep fried with a crusty layer on top. I'm getting so much banana flavory taste as well. And with this chocolate on top, it's just giving a nice chocolate like aroma in your mouth with that banana. but it is so good. I'm specifically loving the crunchiness. Wow.
Ooh, yummy. So this one has more of a savory taste rather than a sweet taste. And the sweetness of the banana really complements the savory taste that's coming from the cheese.
Last but not least, the caramel one. Smells and tastes like a caramel donut.
So we have tried fried banana before, and I must say, personally, I enjoy it with vanilla ice cream much more.
Just chocolate keju.
Oh yeah.
You know?
No, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
As we've saved the best for last, we have come here to Roti Bakar Eddy in order to eat Roti Bakar. Now, Roti Bakar is basically toast. It's bread that has got fillings inside of it, and it has been roasted on the fire. So the one that we have chosen is the most popular Roti Bakar, and that has got cheese and chocolate in it. Now, this is eaten as a light snack, so I think it's the perfect dish to end off our day. Let's give it a taste. You can smell that it's definitely been put on a fire, or what we would call a braai, and you can see the cheese and chocolate inside.
In South Africa, we have something called the braai brekkie, which is similar to this, but instead of chocolate, we actually have tomato and onion added to this. But this is more like a dessert, right?
You can definitely taste the smokiness from the braai, or the fire, should I say. But the cheese and the chocolate inside with this bread just makes it so delicious.
That is amazing. That chocolate is almost like a Nutella chocolate. It is so good. They actually have a variety of these ones, but the cheese and the chocolate is the most popular one, and that's why we've come here. Oh, so good. So that brings us to the end of our ultimate food tour here in Jakarta. Now, there is one dish that deserves to be part of this ultimate tour, and that is martabak. But we have made a completely separate video about that, so please feel free to go and check that out.
But if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to follow us on the rest of our adventures.